Look, YouTube, I've been slacking on the videos, man. I am just missing in action, MIA all day, every day. I do apologize. Alright, so this morning, I had to put you on hold, man. It was some 21 Savage and J. Cole, a lot. That's my joint, man. I don't know why. I have no clue why I like it, but I freaking love that song. So you had to wait 3 minutes before I shot this video. But anyway, I wanted to give you an update on what's going on. I've been crazy busy. It's actually starting to get really hard to keep up with my full-time job and real estate. So I guess just like my mentor was telling me, don't quit don't quit your full-time job until you have to fire yourself. Wasn't sure what the heck that meant until about last week. Then I started understanding what the heck he was talking about. But anyway, the update, man, and I'm freaking crazy excited, is I got my first listing. I actually listed it not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. So what's today? 27th. I listed it on the 25th. So to me, I've never had a listing, so I don't know how to put it into the MLS, seamlessly. Boom, this is the first shot, got it. So it did take me a while. That sun is crazy right now. It did take me a while to do it, and I was trying to do it in between on my breaks and lunch and stuff like that, so it really wasn't easy. But I posted it around like 5:25 that day. And once I got it posted, well, Monday, but once I got it posted, I literally, within like 2 minutes, had views on it. So you could see in your MLS, if you're looking, you can look at the activity, and then the activity will tell you whether somebody's viewing your, listing or not. Biggest thing is make sure you got freaking photos in there. Make sure you got a lot. Don't have like 1 to 5 photos and you're talking about a property like this one has 3,400 square feet, I think. And if I had like 3 to 4 pictures, that doesn't depict a 3,400 square foot home. Like that's not accurate. That's not even close. So make sure you have enough photos to show what's going on in the house. As I was going through the listing to try to list it, it did give me the option to put in a description of each room, and I did, just because in my experience, when I'm looking for a home, I never see that information put on the listing. So I just did it just to be different, I guess. What is another thing I did? I did have a lot of struggles with this listing, so it did take a long time to post it. One of the things is, once I did post it, somebody hit me up and said, hey, I want to check out the house. I understand there's a occupant in there, or a tenant, and there was. The owner is actually in the house right now. So that does pose an issue, but it doesn't, because I let them know, hey, if we want to sell the house, we got to make this thing available as much as possible. So they're open to that. But my silly self, I didn't put the freaking key in the lockbox. Yeah, a moment of silence for this goofball. So when you put a lockbox up, make sure you have the key in there. Test it out. I've tested it, put it on. It's on the water bib on the side of the house. It's easy to be found. But your boy didn't put a freaking key in there, man. You gotta be a genius like me to be able to do that. You can't just pull that off. So anyway, my client was just leaving. She ended up leaving the door unlocked for the individuals, not because of that reason. She didn't even know. She just thought she had to leave the door unlocked, and then they went in there, checked it out. So I had to make a decision quickly, because I can't show the house if I don't have a key. Can't just leave it under the doormat. That's not how it goes. So I ended up calling that realtor that was in there, and then I asked them if they can put the key in the lockbox for me when they leave out. So he did it for me, so I got saved. And now, mind you, the property is like an hour and 40 minutes away from my house. Your boy ain't driving over there to put no key up in there. It's not happening. No. So that was one thing. The other thing was I ordered my sign to be posted out there, and I ordered this bad boy like on a Tuesday or something. I paid for second day air. It was made, it actually shipped out. So say I ordered it Tuesday at like 4 o'clock or so. It shipped out the very next day, like early in the morning, like 6 in the morning. But with that second day air, I'm thinking, okay, it shipped out Wednesday, it'll be there Thursday. Nope. I said at the latest it'll be there Friday morning. I don't really care. That's when I'm going over to the person's house to go take pictures, to go visit. It's a friend of mine, so we're visiting and just hanging out, letting the kids play. And that bad boy didn't come in, man. So it was just one thing after another. The sign didn't come in. I had to post and you can actually get that from Home Depot, and I'll put that link in here. Where I got the sign, I'll put the link in there too. I got it from House of Magnets. They're pretty cool. But there's plenty of places to get it from, and you could probably get it right in your city. So don't worry about trying to go with the one that I use. There's plenty of them in every city. I don't want to say every city because there's some cities that are small, but close enough to you that you could probably order it and pick it up. So don't panic on that. But anyway, the listing went out. All of this stuff's going. Yeah, there's some hiccups, but it still was good. The first person to check out the house actually put in an offer on the home, but we're not trying to pay anything. So we continue to leave it out there. So we've so far had 4 offers, and it's only been 2 days now, and we have 2 more offers supposed to be coming in today. I listed it at $275. I got an offer at $275, an offer at $279, got one at $280, and then what is another one? I had another one at $275, but we turned it down. And then they actually, no, they turned themselves down. They said it was too far, even though they put in an offer, they just canceled. So that was the 4. But I have the first guy, literally the first guy that came through to look at the house, they're gonna put in another offer, and we're just doing verbal back and forth. So don't take anybody at their word. I know you want to be, hey, I just want to take you at your word. That doesn't work like that in this business. They literally have to have a contract. Boom, they got to send it out. I got to have that thing in hand. I got to have it in my client's hand. We got to sign back and forth. Once that thing is signed, then that's what we're talking about. But they're looking at $285, man. The house is valued at about $285 when you run the comps. We put it at $275. Man, that's what my seller really wanted. They want $285 with no concessions, no none of that. So let's see what happens, man. I'm super excited. But again, this is my first listing. Hopefully I get some more. I actually got another one in the works. My wife's father is gonna let me do his. So now I got a little experience, and I'll hit his up a little bit better than this one. I'll put a key in there. He doesn't live as far, so we'll be good too. But man, I enjoy everything I'm doing in real estate. The listing side is 100% easier than doing the buyer side and doing rentals. I didn't have a chance to experience it until now, and all you have to do is just make sure you get good pictures, whether you're taking the pictures yourself. I think we took 250 pictures and only used about 15. But if you're doing the pictures yourself, do a lot of pictures. Make sure you get all the angles, lights on, windows open, different things like that. Make sure you're looking at positions, all that. It's very important. I put a gnome in my picture just because that's going to be my signature. It's just have a little black gnome hanging out. And the only reason he's black is because that's what the heck I found in there. I don't really care what color it is, but I think it's pretty awesome. So yeah, there's a gnome in a lot of my pictures just because it's cool to me. So find something that's really cool to you. Maybe you can put like some kind of painting or something that you did, or you can have your kids posing or something, or I don't know, just whatever crafty idea you can come up with, man. Maybe you can put that into your ideas or your picture book. Or if you have a professional coming out, you don't have to worry about trying to be all crafty and cool because you got a professional taking care of it. You don't have to worry about that. But man, thank you guys for joining. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hopefully I can get some more to you, man. Once I start this thing full time, I guarantee I'll have more videos. But right now it's just kicking my butt, and I'm just trying to keep up. Hey, much love to you guys. Like, subscribe, keep following.